Yeah, what's going on? It's your boy Rastik. Welcome back to another video, another episode of the TeamRastik podcast. I am your host, TeamRastik, and it's going down. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe button if you already haven't. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time we upload a new podcast episode. It is going down, man. Salute to all the fans. Salute to all the followers, man. I really appreciate you guys. TeamRastik. If you're watching this video, you are a part of TeamRastik. So TeamRastik, we went in the division without you guys. There's no me, so you guys are the real MVP. You dig? It's going down. I have my new guest. My next guest is on the TeamRastik podcast, man. We are here live. Pr3mo, small circle is going down, man. You know what I mean? What's up with it? Pr3mo. What's up, man?
What's happening, G? What's going on?
I had to come back. We've been here before.
Yeah.
We've been here on the Bang'em Radio.
I'm happy to be back, for real.
And I had to do just like a few of my previous guests that came on the Bang'em Radio show. I had to bring them on because they were such intriguing people. And so here we are. You got some new things going on. You've been a busy guy.
Oh man, yes. We always stay busy out here, man. Small circle, stay making moves. You feel me?
For sure. So, the way I like to start off, basically, one, thank you for coming.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for being in the building with me, and basically, I want you to give my viewers, TeamRastik out there, I want you to give them a brief, introduction to who you are, and all of that.
Yeah, man. They call me Pr3mo. It's with a 3, Pr3mo, representing small circle music, coming straight out of Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And one other thing about me, I'm just a kid who grew up on the Hill District, little project called Rian Roberts, man. Made it out of that to do something else, you feel me? And right now, we making moves out here, man. We in the studio all the time, making music. We on the road all the time, pushing the music.
For sure.
That's just a small circle way, you feel me?
For sure.
I'm just a kid from Pittsburgh, straight out of Reed, little project on the Hill District, little neighborhood. You probably never heard about it. But, I came up in the streets of Pittsburgh, just getting how I live, you feel me?
Yeah.
And, making moves to make moves. And, right now I'm doing this music thing, pushing that real heavy right now in the world, So I'm traveling, pushing that music out wherever I could. And right now, man, that's the message. Just getting the music out, you feel me?
Yeah.
And, anything you want to know about me, man, I'm just a kid who just keep it easy, try to get this money, make this music,
right?
Just keep it G'd up all the way, get it how you live.
No doubt, get it how you live, definitely. Listen, so, I used to stay out there in Pittsburgh, and I love the city. Salute to Pittsburgh, shout out to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We in the building.
Pittsburgh. Yeah.
So growing up in Pittsburgh, what was the music scene like for you, for Pr3mo?
When I was growing up in Pittsburgh, man, I used to listen to this little rap group called Scorching Hot, straight out from the Hill District, where I'm from.
Okay.
And it was a hot.
Shout out. You know what I mean? Hill District, what's up with it? Scorching, what's up with it?
Pr3mo, yeah. You already know, man. I was a big fan of their music, man. Copped all the albums, and Pittsburgh music at the time then was just straight gritty. Project music for real. He's rapping about life on the Hill District, and it was a real deal. Everyone who was on the group was a real deal. You feel me? And people like P6 with the bars. People like Black. You know what I mean? Black had the style, the voice, the bars, man. Woozy. Man, the whole crew, straight hitters, you feel me? And that was the music scene. That's how I grew up listening to music, just straight up gritty type music, you feel me? But someone like me, I like all music, you feel me? I like a little bit of everything, for real.
Facts. That's kind of how I am a little too. Like, I like to, and obviously my favorite is hip hop, R&B. But I like to dabble in gospel music. I like to dabble in contemporary, classical music, jazz. So I love a multi-dimensional taste in music. So it's going down. Absolutely. So we in July 2021. What was 2020 like for Pr3mo? Because 2020 was crazy for a lot of people. What was 2020 like for you?
Yeah, 2020 was crazy for the world. You know what I mean? A lot going on, crisis,
Right.
fires, floods, everything, man. Presidents, government, all that was just crazy. But for me,
absolutely,
for small circuit music, 2020 was one of the best years that I had. You know what I mean? As far as music goes, you feel me? 2020 had my top acts. I mean, my top performances. You know what I mean? Opened up for Moneybagg Joe up in Tampa Bay for Super Bowl weekend, man. Shout out Tampa Bay for winning that Super Bowl, man. And shout out the Ham Boys for setting that show up. And shout out DJ King for hooking me up on that, you feel me? And that was 7,000 people, so that was crazy for me.
Yeah.
And even before that, man, I was opening up for NBA Youngboy up in Orlando, Florida, at the Orlando, Florida Fairgrounds Stadium.
Okay.
10,000 people in the heart of the pandemic.
In the heart of this pandemic, 10,000.
10,000. Most people I ever performed in front of everyone. I mean, since then, you feel me?
Yeah,
it was crazy. Opened up for Lil Boosie twice. Once in Tampa Bay, Super Bowl weekend. Next day after I opened up for Moneybagg Yo. Then another time in Atlanta for NBA All-Star weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it moving, you feel me?
Right.
And dropped a lot of hit singles, man.
So the pandemic couldn't keep you out of the mix. You know what I'm saying? You was getting busy.
I can't stop moving. Once I start, I gotta see that through. Period.
Facts.
No matter what's in the way, I'm gonna keep going.
Right. So was they like? Did you get any like? I don't want to say backlash, but did you have like people that was like concerned with you, like maybe loved ones or whatever, like? You're going to perform 10,000 people, pandemic, like you don't know if they got COVID or whatever. Did you get any of that?
No, I ain't get COVID, man.
I mean, did you get any of that? Like people saying that about you?
Hey, honestly, man, I keep my whole circle tight, small circle for real. So you know what I mean. Whoever's with me, they with me. And people was talking, they ain't close enough for me to hear them.
Yeah, facts.
And I was just like that. I mean, everywhere I went, I was down south. Places like Atlanta, Georgia, you know what I mean, Florida, Texas. They was good. They was open the whole time during the pandemic, you feel me? So they ain't there, they in the clubs, they doing concerts. So down there, life is pretty much normal. You feel me? Pro-choice. It's up north where they, you know,
where they with the extra stuff.
Where they with the extra, you feel me? Or up west, they with the extra. But down south, I mean, it was wide open.
So did they have like masks and all of that in place, or niggas was just like doing whatever you wanted to do?
All that was pro-choice. You want to wear a mask, wear a mask. You don't got to. I mean, when I went down there, I went to Atlanta, went to this club in College Park. Man, one of the biggest clubs I went to in Atlanta at the time. It was huge. Like, these about 1,000 people in there, man.
Yeah.
Like, life was just good. You feel me?
Yeah.
Down in Atlanta.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Like, cause I wasn't really moving and traveling, but a lot of my counterparts were moving and traveling during the pandemic. So I found that interesting. So to like get that insight, that I mean, I'm starting to lean more towards it was the pandemic more and more every day now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Cause it's like like how up north is like, yo, this, that, and third. You gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta It's like, why is y'all forcing people where 20 to 30% of the country's still open and they not having all this craziness? It wasn't the end of the world for them and none of that. So that joint was just crazy, man.
You know what I mean? Honestly, man, I feel about that whole thing, man. It's like anything else. If it ain't about the music, when I'm doing the music, then I ain't worried about it. You know what I mean? When it comes to the music, I'm music all day. You know what I mean? If anything that takes away from my music, I just look past it. You feel me?
Facts.
And that's just what it is. So I ain't seen no pandemic as an obstacle. I mean, it's something to stop me. I just seen like, you know what I mean? Like I gotta get through this. You feel me?
Absolutely.
There's no point to bring nothing up. I ain't got anything about the music. So that's my whole mind state about the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if it was a rail flooded. I'm still going down Atlanta. You know
Facts. I feel you.
That's my whole mind state.
Real talk. I hear you. You send me this song, right?
Yeah,
the music, it gave, cause you mentioned the music and how it's about the music. You feel me? So we definitely gotta jump into this music, man. Cause Now you said this song is called "Don't Stop."
Don't Stop.
What was the premise behind that?
The whole vibe with Don't Stop. First foremost, I wrote the song. You know what I mean, I'm in school right now. You know what I mean, trying to get right, tighten up that. And I was studying for a philosophy exam the night before.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm writing this song, at the same time I'm studying for this test, because I like to study with the beat on. You know what I mean, with beats, keeps my mind focused. And I wrote this. You know what I mean, studying people like Martin Luther King, Socrates, Plato, and a couple other cats. You know what I mean, and by the end of it, I realized I had a crazy song, and I couldn't wait to record it. You feel me? And this song just basically talks about, you know what I mean, what's going on in the world, how I see it. You feel me? Just giving you the facts without no, you know what I mean, without no judgment. You feel me? I'm just telling you just what I see, just what it is, and I'll just give it to the people. You feel me? So it's just like one of them songs I made for people who like to, you know what I mean, think a lot. People who like to, you know what I mean, be caught up on things. And if you ain't really caught up on your current events, most of these bars gonna go right over your head.
Right. So, Don't Stop. Spotify, you hit like 200K, right?
200K, for real, 50,000.
Salute to that. Salute to that.
5 days.
Salute in the first 5 days.
First 5 days.
At
50K,
that.
for real. As soon as it hit it was took off like fire. You feel me?
Absolutely, shit.
And that was a big accomplishment. You feel me? And you want to check that jam out? That's out on Spotify, Apple, and everywhere else. It's, you know what I mean? Type in Pr3mo, yeah, you know what it is.
You already. Well, let's get into a little taste of this song, cause I want the people to, you know, be able to vibe how we vibe. Let me see what it's doing at.
Yeah. Where's Cameron?
The king had a dream, the other half lived in nightmares. The dream is still alive because I am still right.
What's up with y'all, man? We out here, man. TeamRastik Podcast, man. Salute. We out here. Yeah.
The Rockefeller monopoly, the banks own the properties. Or you became a biz, that biz became a conglomerate. 08 crisis, Americans lost all of it. The banks took all of it. What the fuck they calling it? Seems after 73, the world lost its common sense. The few on the rail and the rest gotta follow it. Telling us to take their lives and just swallow it. We should just take their buildings and burn all of it. Like Buddha, search the world to learn all of it. Found out enlightenment is more like the opposite. Just search inside, kid, you got all of it. But you gotta do it. You can't just be talking it. Someone gotta save this world, guess we'll do all of it. One day I found a way, hope the rest follow it. Einstein became famous, governments are shameless. The internet invasion. Elsa changed the world when she wrote the equation. Life could be amazing. Truly, the road is short, you just gotta take it. No, it's hard now, but believe me, we gonna make it. To live is when you take it. Life is what you make it. All this flesh is playing to the road, say that you made it. Then one day you can die as one of the greatest, or fall to the ground screaming, someone save me. Live to be their villain like Cosby or Kevin Spacey. Built a house of cards, now it's falling on you crazy. Now you got a baby, ain't the only thing that's crazy. Old money left us to burn like California. Hope the love of peace can be our serotonin. Or watch the world catch fire like Arizona. Life got me down, please, the marijuana. Wish there was a perfect answer to say in 6 words. Sometimes wish the rest of the world was like Pittsburgh. Yeah, rest of the world was like Pittsburgh. I can be sane, just not in this world. Sometimes I wish the rest of the world was like Pittsburgh. Life can be sane, just not in this world. Sometimes I wish the rest of the world was like Pittsburgh.
Okay. Small circle, huh? Absolutely. Hey, don't stop.
Don't stop. Yeah.
Okay.
Small circle.
Okay. It's a vibe. Absolutely. It's a vibe. Yeah.
Man, that jam motivates for me, man. It wakes me up every night, every day in the morning. I wake up, man. That jam get me up every morning.
Absolutely. Don't stop. Definitely, man. If y'all want to go stream that, man, y'all can stream that on Spotify, Tidal, wherever music can be streamed right now.
Yeah.
Just look up Pr3mo, Pr3mo, and look for Don't Stop, and that's the jam right there. So make sure y'all, you know what I mean, make sure y'all tap into this movement. It's going down. Small circle, you hear me?
Yeah. Pr3mo, small circle. Yeah.
Yeah. So going into the name, right? Like Pr3mo, how did you come with that? And then why the three? The three for the E.
Man, I remember I was in the studio up in my homie Diego's crib. Man, we was up in the closet. Man, he was charging me $20 an hour. And, you know what I mean, I was talking to my one homie, Chill Will. He was mostly on all my early jams.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean, I was telling him, like, yeah, man, I be going out to Mexico. They be calling me Pr3mo, you feel me? And so when I was doing my track, you know what I mean, he was just like, just shouting me out. It was just like, I'm on a track with Pr3mo. And ever since then, I just ran with it, you feel me?
It's just been that.
And it's been that. And then the three came from just, when I first put it out, it was Pr3mo, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I was looking it up on Spotify, it's like 1,000 or 1,000,000 Pr3mos out there. So I was like, dang, man, that's hard. I mean, that's crazy. So I just thought to myself, I'm like, hey, man, three sounds like an I. And when I put that three in there, I was the only one at the time. I was the only Pr3mo with a three. And then now it's 100 of them now, but it is what it is.
Hey, monkey see, monkey do type thing, though. That means you're doing something right, though.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
Pr3mo's definitely original with the three, so, you know, I just wanted to stand out from the rest of them out there, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's just what it is. You know, Pr3mo, you know what I mean, in Mexico, you know what I mean? It means cousin, you feel me?
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean, people up in the States, it just means, you know what I mean, something high quality, you know what I mean, top notch wherever you got, you feel me?
Okay, absolutely.
That's Pr3mo right there, top notch.
Top notch, high quality.
Cousin to the rail, right? You feel me?
You already, absolutely. We in here, man.
Shout out
Pr3mo.
Mexico, man. Shout out Juarez.
Shout out Mexico, man. Listen, if it wasn't for Mexico, we wouldn't even have Pr3mo on the track. Your name probably been something else, huh?
Yeah, it would probably been like Rico or something.
Facts. So shout out to them for that, man. Absolutely. We in here. So far as music go, right?
Yeah.
I mean, people will probably see this interview and say, well, what was some of his, like, who inspired you? Like, what type of music, like, you listened to and was like, yo, I want to do that?
Man, first foremost, Tupac, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I listened to a lot of Tupac, you know what I mean? And I mean, Tupac just one of them artists who just, like, you know what I mean, how to tap into that vibe you in. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feeling down, you feeling up, you feeling good. Man, Tupac got gems for all that. And before I ever started making music, I started recording about no more than 2 years and some change ago. Been rapping my whole life, freestyling with the boys, with the homies, you feel me, just getting it in. And at the time, I was listening to a lot of Tupac, Big Pun, classic hip hop. You know what I mean? I'm listening to what I want to listen to, what I already know, you know what I mean, I already rock with, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I wasn't really caught up on the current music, you know what I mean, at the time. And that's what I mean. So when I'm in the studio, man, I just think about the legends, you feel me? How they approach music. They approach it with, like, you know what I mean, like a science, like a, you know what I mean, like a real life thing. It wasn't just spitting on a mic, spitting words out. It was a message, you feel me? It was technique. And that's what inspired me when I make music. I'm always trying to, you know what I mean, flip the script, do the next thing. And that's it right there, for real.
So, when you opened up for, like, Boosie, did you get a chance to, like, meet Boosie?
Yeah, I met Boosie backstage, actually, you know what I mean?
How was that like meeting Boosie? Like, is that's the homie, like, you feel me?
I ain't gonna stuff. I'm a fan. That man of a maniac, well, that jail crazy. And that's, man, I'm walking backstage, you know what I mean? I just got done taking a piss outside, you feel me? So, like, everyone's at the tour bus. And I'm trying to, like, walk past them, you know what I mean? I gotta open up for them. So I gotta get ready, you feel me? So I'm not even trying to talk to them at first. So I'm just trying to walk past them and keep it moving. And one of his team members, you know what I mean, one of Boosie's team members, you know what I mean, called my name out like Primo, and I was like, who called me? You feel me? So I looked, and he just walked up to me and was like, yo, just followed me up. He said, yeah, man, I was at the Money Bag Yo show last night, man. We rocked with your music, man. We was really vibing with you, feel me? That's how I remember you since I saw you. I was like, oh, that's mad love. And the whole time he talking to me, trying to tell me come down Atlanta and work with the team.
Yeah.
Boosie's like no more than 3 feet right there next to us. Like just right there talking to this pretty shorty from Atlanta. I mean, she was bad, you feel me? And they just rapping. Not even really worried about us. Everyone was just cool, real mellow. So I'm just, after he done rapping to me, homie on Boosie's team, before I walked away, I just tapped Boosie on the shoulder. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he looked at me like, who's this nigga? he gave you that look when a nigga you don't know and shit.
Yeah.
Tap you like, who you, right?
Yeah.
It's not me. So we looked at me. I was just like, yo, man, my name's Pr3mo. You feel me? I'm opening up for you today. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he just like, oh, he relaxed, loud me up.
Yeah.
Said that's what's good. You feel me? And I was just like, word. I'm from Pittsburgh, so I kept it moving. I'm like,
like man, that's
like,
it, man.
I ain't no fanboy, son. So I'm just like, I was just happy to style you up. That's
right.
some real nigga shit. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
And I just kept it moving like that. You feel me? And I was like, cause he was at the Money Bags Yo show, right there in the VIP, no more than like 7 feet away from. I could see him.
Yeah.
And I'm doing my set, and the club rocking with me. I see Boosie, you know what I mean? Had his arm up and down, like, you know, rocking with my music, bopping with it.
Yeah.
Listen to my lyrics. I saw him make a face to one of my bars. I was just like, I was hyped.
That would get me turned. Yeah.
I was like, hey, that club was dope, but the fact that Boosie rocked me before Eddie rocked with it, I was like, I went right in my mind. I was good. Like 7,000 people or not, man. All I care at that point was like, man, little Boosie rock with me, and that was love, feel me?
Facts. That's how I'd have been too, man. Shout out Boosie, man. Shout out Boosie Camp too, man. Listen, man, salute to y'all, man. Y'all definitely be putting in work down there. I've been able to see y'all move how y'all move, man. Y'all really be efficient with the things that y'all doing down there. So salute to y'all, definitely.
Yeah. Shout out.
So I mean, obviously, like, listen, nobody top Boosie, right? But have you? So is there anybody in the industry, or just during your musical journey, that you've come across that you would say is like, super the shit?
Anyone in the industry? I saw Trina, you know what I mean? One of my first major industry acts was Trina in South Beach. It was 2 Super Bowls ago. So I think Kansas City Chiefs won that Super Bowl down in Miami, Florida, South Beach.
Okay.
And I opened up in this club called Sky Bar. And I'm opening up for Trina. So, like, I did my thing, you feel me? Foreign people rock on my show, you feel me? DJ King was DJing that club that night, you feel me? And he just told me, man, he was like, if you rock it, because he never heard my music before, he got some opportunities for me.
Yeah.
And I rocked the show, and that's how I got the NBA Youngboy show in the first place, from rocking the Trina show.
Okay.
And, so after I performed, Trina rolls into place like she owns it, you know what I mean, like a boss, you feel me, looking real fly. And you know what I mean, so as she walked into the stage, I'm just in the crowd, like, you know what I mean, like I'm with the crowd. So she walking right past me, getting to the stage, and we lock eyes for like a quick second, you feel me? And you know what I mean, she tripped, not a trip, her heel broke. You know what I mean? I don't know how, but she fell right in front of me. You feel me? Like, literally, I wanted to help her up, but her team was around her. I felt like if I did that, they'd probably jump me, or you feel me?
Right.
Like, I'll be touching Trina, you feel me?
Right.
So I'm just looking at her like, man, I ain't about to get jacked up trying to help you up. So she gets up, and she just get on stage and rocked it like a professional. You feel me?
Yeah.
I know she was hurting, but she rocked that show. Man, I was like,
in spite of that,
I was inspired by that. I was just
absolutely,
like, yo, man, that's how you're supposed to approach this music thing, man. Already, no matter what.
Absolutely,
so
man.
Seeing her do her thing was really big for me, man. You know?
Salute to Trina, man. Like, big facts. Salute to Trina, man. I appreciate it.
What most people don't know about this rap game is that when you open up for these big artists, you know what I mean, it's all personal choice. Sometimes you go to a spot, artist is cool, you feel me?
Yeah.
And then want to rock with the people people that's there.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go to a spot when you don't ever see the artist the whole entire till it's time to perform, and when they done, they leave out.
This
You know what I mean?
I had a few of those situations, right? Like Jim Jones, my man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, far as, you know, musical. This was before balling and all that, though, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, this was on my way to church. First album, Jim Jones, and he came to Cleveland, and I opened up for him, and we was at the meet and greet with the radio station or whatever, right? So, mind you, this was when I first met Wishbone from Bone Thugs too, right? So, boom. Anyway, long story short, he's in there, but he is one of those days where he don't really want to interact like that and all this, and I'm like, Jimmy, though, I'm like, come on, like, you feel me? I'm like, yo, you bugging, like, yo, bro, my peoples is the ones bring you down here type, you know what I'm saying? And the funny part about that is that I was the only person that ended up with a picture with him and whatever, because he just seemed real standoffish, and I don't know if he was high, paranoid, or whatever. Being in Cleveland, he could have been like, you know, I gotta be on my P's and Q's, whatever it was.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, hey, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Like, it kind of got to me, though, because I'm like, yo, I've been rocking. Like, I've been telling niggas when niggas was like, Jimmy can't rap. I'm like, you crazy. He spit that real pain. Like, so when that happened, I kind of was looking at certain artists differently. But then I met other artists, you know what I mean? Like being in the business and things like that. And people that you think is the assholes is the ones that really don't be. Well, for me, and that in my personal experience. Now, Jimmy, when he was leaving, he was walking through the crowd, and I'm like, hey, yo, Jim. Like, I was like I was one of his people. Yeah, like, I said it like I was like Freaky Zeke or somebody. And, like, he had no choice but to look at me. Like, I'm like, hey, yo, Jim. He looked. I'm like, yo, what's up with the picture, bro? And he came over, because I'm like, yo, what's up with the picture, bro? Like, And he was like, yeah, hurry up. Yo, the picture was so corny to me and everything, because I still had my jacket on. It's just, I ain't take my joint off real quick, because I had it on a disposable camera.
Yeah.
So I shout out to Treese. I was out there with Treese, sing Treese. And she pulled out the disposable, took the little picture of me, threw his, little bird gang shit up. And you know what I mean? We took the little picture, and I was like, damn, I'm the only person here that got to take a picture with him. Because I was like, hey, yo, Jim. It was like the way he turned around, he turned around like I was really one of his homies. He like, who the fuck is that? And I just was like, fuck it, we here now. I'm like, what's up, bro? He came back. I'm like, what's up with the picture? Like, you know what I mean, real quick. He was like, yo, hurry up.
Yeah. You gotta do that sometimes.
Yeah.
You gotta step up and make that happen.
Yeah.
It's always, you know what I mean, ain't gonna just fall into place unless sometimes you gotta do something about that. You feel
Absolutely.
me? That's what that was.
Shout out to Jim Jones, man. I met him a few times. Bird Gang. I met him a few times, and after that, it was more pleasantly, you know what I'm saying? I just think it was one of those days, like, and y'all gotta understand, man, people, new TeamRastik at home, I understand these artists be in their bag, like, some days they don't really want to be bothered, like, they don't really have no days off for being famous, you feel what I'm saying? So,
I already know what you mean. Like, before shit got crazy, I had these four shows at the South by Southwest Festival.
Yeah.
And one of the artists I was opening up for was Jim Jones before it got canceled.
Yeah.
So shout out Jim Jones.
Yeah, shout out Jim Jones. Absolutely. Like, he real cool. Like, when I met him the second and third time, it was just like real cool.
When I was at the NBA YoungBoy show down in Orlando, this is around the time that King Von just got hit. No more than a week passed since he got hit. So, NBA YoungBoy had mad security. Like, when he came on stage, he brought like 30 people. You hardly even seen him with all the people around.
Yeah.
And then he didn't want no one in like the backstage when he was walking through, because you know he want to be on point. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like we all backstage. The security is literally telling people, girls and all, everyone just got to clear out, or like just two halves to the backstage. So it's like go to this side, so his peoples can get through. And as soon as he was done, he was out. Like, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, facts.
for real.
Yeah, because after that time, I'd have definitely been super on point after that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you never know where you're going to go. Shout out to NBA Youngboy, too, man. Shout out to NBA Youngboy, man. This industry is crazy.
You already know, man. Like, well, check me out on all the social media platforms at Small Circle 412. Small Circle 412. You can get that at G, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok. You feel me? SoundCloud. Got a big catalog on SoundCloud. You feel me? And you want to hit me up on the major platforms? Look me up at Pr3mo. Primo. You feel me? And one thing I want to say right now is first check out the music. You feel me? And I'm about to make some moves down in Orlando, Florida again. Shout out DJ King. About to go down to New Orleans, push the music out there. And we're going to keep it moving in Ohio. From Cleveland, Cincinnati, anywhere else they want to hear the music. And besides that, just want to say something, if I can, for all the little youngins out there doing their thing with the music, man. Doing their thing out here in the streets, you feel me? Doing their thing however they got to get it to live, you feel me? And that's this, man. You got to stay sucker free out here, for real. A lot of people doing a lot of things that's questionable. You know what I mean? Things that you got to question. You shouldn't be doing this. And I'm going to tell you, like my OG bully told me, man, you got to stay sucker free in this lollipop world.
Facts. Absolutely.
And for the kids, you feel me? I'm going to tell you straight up like this. You got to get it how you live, no doubt about that. But at the same time, you gotta remember, you gotta think before you make these moves, you feel me? Because, like, out here, people's foul. Snitching, telling, no one's loyal. People, getting out on they bros, they sis, they whole family. So I'm gonna tell you this, man. If you ever talking to anyone out here who got 1,000 words to explain one thing, don't get to a point, ignore it. You feel me? It's like this. If you can't say what you want to say in 8 words or less, then you don't know what you're talking about. And that's facts, you feel me? For anyone you talking to. People already trying to, run your game. You gotta look past that. And it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And it's not who you know, it's how you know them. And you stick to them guns, stick to that, promise the rest won't come to you. You're gonna be alright out here, you feel me?
Primo, Small Circle. It's going down. They only 8 words though?
Hey man, I'm telling you, D. If you really can't explain what you're trying to say in 10 words or less, I always feel like you don't already know what you're talking about because you got stories and you got points you're trying to make.
Yeah.
The difference between telling a story and
right,
trying to make a point.
Right. Facts.
So I just learned, you get a lot more done with less. You feel me?
Yeah, that's definitely that's definitely game. Absolutely. So, yeah, man. I just want to thank you, bro, for coming on. Like I said, man, we definitely gonna have to do this again. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, make sure y'all follow my man Primo. You know what I'm saying? It's going down on all social media platforms. Make sure you listen to the music, Instagram, Tidal, YouTube, everywhere that you can stream music. Make sure you check him out. Primo, Pr3mo. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna want to know, man. Y'all gonna want to listen to this music, man. If y'all really into like real hip hop, you know what I mean? This interview was for you, so you guys could, you know what I mean, get in touch. You feel me? So that's what your boy rock with your boy TeamRastik. We went in the division. Without you guys, there's no me. So you guys are the real MVP, man. I love y'all, and we out this jump. Bang 'em. TeamRastik.